Hi, this is Ken from the Seobli team. Let's look at how to record a regular sale using Seobli Cashier. Immediately after you log into your account, the default screen includes your sales form. The sales form is in the middle section of your dashboard, and in it, everything that's required to record a regular sale. The main thing to start with here is the service name or product name of the sale you're about to record. There's two ways to pick a name. If your service list is relatively small, you could use the drop down to pick the name of the service or product you want to record a sale. As you can see here, or if it's not, you could search for it on the far right section of your dashboard just beneath the calculator. Searching is especially useful for product businesses having very large SKUs. It makes getting an item far much quicker. You just start typing out the name of the product, and immediately a short list of matches appear below. From the list, you can then proceed to select the service or product that you want by right-clicking on it. This would cause its name to fill up in the search field. Now when you click on the arrow right next to the search field, the service or product name will get transferred to our sales form in the middle section. If you registered your account and a product, doing this will also bring up the unit price of the product you want to record a sale for. Because we are using a service account, we can see that only the name is transferred and the amount to pay changes to 0. Let's refresh the page so that I show you something about what resources consumed when recording a sale like this. We'll quickly use the drop down to select the service name, and when we click the resource consumed option, we see some options. The options you see here are items recorded as inventory. Recording inventory is covered in another video, but basically, when you record an item in inventory, it becomes an option for resource consumed in another sales form. For the product businesses, it works a bit different because the name of the product should also be the name of what's consumed. So if registered under product, this field fills automatically moments after you change the name of the product above it. You can then proceed to record the number of units being purchased and the amount being paid. Another thing you could do with recording the amount being paid is fill it directly from the calculator on the far right section of the dashboard. So for example, after making a calculation, which is very common when making sales, the value currently on the calculator display can be transferred directly from there to the sales form by clicking the transfer to sales button. When you are done filling in the values, there are two ways you can proceed from there. You can either record the values for the sale or add it to the cart. Adding it to the cart will transfer the values to the top of the sales form. This allows for multiple services or products to be recorded at once in the case that is a single customer purchasing this item. A total is even calculated so as to know how much to bill the customer for their cart. After doing this, you can now proceed to click record sale after the payment to officially record the sale. A key difference in doing it like this is that it will always directly print out a receipt if your account is configured to print one, as covered in a different video. We'll now refresh the dashboard to record a sale in the normal way without adding it to cart, which also works in a similar way. But now the receipt will not directly print out for this version of the system. The page will always refresh after clicking record sale, and the sale you just recorded and its details will appear below a sale recorded for the current day. If you record without using cart, you can proceed to print out the receipt from here. All the sales you recorded for the day will also appear here, with the latest one being on the top.